Let's talk about what's coming up next. There's a glut of cricket and we love it, don't we? Another game coming up. It is the Sunrisers from Hyderabad taking on Kolkata. Yes, it is. Just thought I had that dramatic pause to talk about it on My 11 Circle presents Cricbuzz live from Abu Dhabi. So it's back to their home territory for Kolkata. They will at some point in time venture out of the safe haven of Abu Dhabi. Just for starters, in the way the teams have been going in the tournament so far, early doors, how do you see that game going, the matchup, Harsha?
I think they've played there before, and now they understand their game a little better. I think they'll look at that batting order again. I think it was McCullum's idea to push Dinesh Karthik up to 3, see what happens over there. Whether they're happy with that decision, but they needed more from Morgan and they needed more from Russell. I thought Mumbai Indians bowled fantastically the matchups against those two. And Cummins is such a good player. He will learn from that bad day and come back a better bowler. So I think Kolkata, that first game, they'll come back strongly. They're far too good a side to produce that kind of performance again. So I'm expecting a much better one from KKR.
Yeah, we didn't quite understand Nikhil Nayak's role in that team.
No, they're playing with 10.
Yeah, Simon, a couple of days ago, you did suggest that Sunil Narayan's running out of time at the top of the order. But to be honest, if I could just play counter to that, if he has to be in the team, wouldn't you rather take 10 of 5, 15 of 6 from him every time rather than bat him at 8 or 9?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you make that call and just say, look, he's not going to waste deliveries. I think that's the one thing that you don't want him to be doing. If he goes out there and he gets out second, third, fourth ball, he hasn't really hurt anyone. I understand that. That's fine. The thing about this tournament, though, is what we are seeing is genuine quality opening batsmen, whether they be 50-over opening batsmen or even test match opening batsmen. They're the ones that are succeeding at this level at the moment because of the state of the pitches. They're a little bit more pace in them, a little bit of bounce. They're just doing enough up top. So we're seeing quality batsmen and genuine batsmen doing well at the top of the order. I understand the Narayan point of view, and I think he's probably got a couple more opportunities at the top of the order before they even think about shifting it or changing it. So he will remain there. I agree with Harsha on Pat Cummins. Look, he'll be better for it. It's just so tough. I mean, we quipped the other day about $8,000 a ball, which is what he was getting paid for the other night, only completing his 3 overs. But he is a genuine class cricketer, and he'll be back. He'll be better for that outing, and just the nerves maybe got the better of him the other night. Morgan, Russell, 4, 5, 6 with Dinesh Karthik, 3, 4, 5, wherever they bat. I think those three probably, I think they got it right, to be honest. I'd probably have Morgan at 3. If he doesn't want to bat at 3, then DK's probably got to do that job. But 3, 4, 5 for those 3 guys, I think, are the key positions for them. So if Nitish Rana perhaps wants to go to the top and open with Shubman Gill, that is an option as well. And then bat Morgan, Karthik and Russell at 3, 4 and 5. Again, get your best players to the top of the order and you'll find a way. And with the bowling, from the bowling department, again, impressed with Marvi the other day. We know that Cummins will come back. Whether they stick with Sandeep Warrior or whether someone like Nagakoti is fit, time will tell.
Even Prasidh Krishna, possible contender for that top spot instead of Sandeep Warrier. Does Varun Chakravarti get a look in at some point in time? And if they're looking for that extra batsman, you've got Rahul Tripathi in the mix.
You do, yeah, and one thing that might go in Sunil Narayan's favour is that Hyderabad don't have that quick, bouncy bowler. They've got sort of fast medium kind of bowlers. They've got Sandeep Sharma, Siddharth Kaul, Natarajan played that game, Bhuvi there. They don't have a Bumrah, someone who's going to make him play there. So from that point of view, I don't think they can play Billy Stanlake. They'll probably have to go with Nabi in place of Mitch Marsh. Billy Stanlake was the one bowler who could have done that, but you don't bring a bowler in for Sunil Narayan. So they'll probably go back with Nabi or Fabian Allen. So that could be one reason why he goes back up the top. But for the Sunrisers, best to that middle order. Jason Holder comes back in, but I don't know if he can come straight away. So he'll need some time. What do you, Simon?
Yeah, look, to me, I think that side would look better with Williamson in it, and just play your 3 out and out world class batsmen at the top. To me, that would be the way I would go with the injury to Mitch Marsh. Yeah. Mitch Marsh wasn't going to do a lot of bowling for them anyway. They've got bowling options. If they can find that one more all-rounder, I think if you can have those 3 quality players at 1, 2 and 3, in that lineup, and then you've got Vijay Shankar who can do a job for you as well. So, and Manish Pandey. I mean, that's a very, very strong looking top five. Shankar can bowl you some overs, and then just use Rashid as your other overseas, and then just pick in and around. They've got plenty of seam bowling options to me in the Indian department. So I don't have a problem with that. I'd leave Nabi out and just take the runs, because I think I'm looking at this competition, Harsh, and I'm thinking, well, runs at the top, quality batsmen, they are going to win you games, and they've got the quality in the Indian bowling lineup anyway. Rashid's always going to be in danger. So to me, that's kind of
they've also got a quality left-arm spinner. They've got a quality left-arm spinner in Shahbaz Nadeem. In Shahbaz Nadeem, he's sitting in there, so they can play him there. And I like the idea of maybe Williamson at 3, just holding it together. That allows Manish Pandey to bat at 4, and then Vijay Shankar at 5.
Vijay Shankar at 5.
Abhishek Sharma can give you 1 or 2 overs too. So maybe that's what they'll do, because there is a problem at 3. Unless they're saying, we'll send Ridhiman Saha out and say, you go and do what you want at 3, and then Manish Pandey at 4. So they've got those options there. There's no doubt about it.
They left out their leading wicket taker from last year. They left him out of the game the other day. Khalil Ahmed. He took 19 wickets for them last year. He was their leading wicket taker. And yet he didn't play in the first game. Now I know Trevor Bayliss wasn't here last year, but
he'd know. He'd
know. I couldn't quite figure that. He gives you a great left arm option. It's something a bit different, and I think he's a good cricketer. He's a very good cricketer. So to me, leaving him out was bizarre.
In the lead up to the World Cup, he actually played a lot of games for India, so he had a lot of experience. So that could be an option. We're seeing that the left arm option could be thing. So it should be a good game. That the Sunrisers taking on the Kolkata Knight Riders. Both of them need a win. So even though it's early days, there'll be a little bit of needle there. Not as big a ground, isn't it, as Dubai? Dubai had 83-meter boundary, so we only saw 3 6s or 3 4 6s in the game. Abu Dhabi is 73, so you can still score 6s if you're settled. So both teams with that little batting order to sort. So